All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome to another upload right here at Golazo España. This is where I review the Spanish football dailies every day of the week for you, apart from days when I've got an hangover, like yesterday. But I did this morning when I was at the cafe check yesterday's editions as well. And I don't think you missed anything, to be honest with you. You might have missed my chubby cheeks, but that's all. So where shall we start? We'll start with MARCA, shall we? Yeah, we'll see what's in there. I've prepared my notes. Yes, let's see if they make sense as I go through them. So today's front page of MARCA, Real Duel, focusing on tonight's Copa del Rey semi-final second leg between Real Madrid and visitors Real Sociedad. Now, Real Madrid go into the game with a 1-0 advantage. What's the blurb on the front page around this? Madrid has the advantage, but Imanol, his team believes in the comeback. That's the Real Sociedad coach. Endrick, Ancelotti's surprise for this cup tie could start. He's an 18-year-old striker. And the Basques aim to save their season. Also on the front page is Simeone could bring in Musso as a goalkeeper. He's on loan from Serie A club Atalanta. This is in reference to the other semi-final tomorrow. Koundé shows desire to renew his contract. Now, what we've got down at the very bottom here, the referees asked for protection from the Consejo Superior de Deportes, Spain's High Council for Sports. I love you, no. Also, pride of the neighbourhood. San Andreu and Europa fill the stadium with over 6,500 fans. This is about a Barcelona derby in Group 3 of the second division. The game ended 1-0, but apparently it was a cracking match and a cracking atmosphere, hence the reference, despite it not being top-flight football. So that's MARCA. This made me chuckle, this. You probably can't. I don't know if I can make this bigger. That's what she said. Let's see if... Oh, I can. There's like Kubo there, look, here, look. He just looks like a little kid, doesn't he, next? You see what I mean? Let's have a look. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. But there's like all these players here. But the Kubo just looks like a little kid, bless him. Linked for Liverpool last summer, of course, and out came of it as usual. So anyway, what's it say here? Penultimate Cup is the headline. Madrid and Real Sociedad fight for a final spot that could ease their seasons. Ancelotti places his faith in Vinicius and Mbappe. Zubimendi and Kubo at the Bernabeu, add spice. And Alaba expected to start alongside Asensio. What we got down at the bottom here, Atletico relies on Julian Alvarez's great form to knock out Barca. Then we got other sports there. We're not interested in them, are we, guys? Also, where's the Barca stuff? Is that on here? I don't see the Barca thing there, do I? Well, I don't know. Well, let's... Yes, I think. I don't know. Let's continue. I can tell you what's in here anyway. It's to do with the VIP boxes at Barcelona. Apparently, Barca's auditor has blocked VIP box sales. There's a disagreement between the new auditor and the club's top brass over the issue of the VIP boxes. And I looked into this for you a little bit, and it says Crow Global, the auditor that replaced Grant Thornton, which had earlier replaced Ernst & Young, has not yet approved a deal that would, in principle, bring in 100 million euros from the sale of 475 VIP boxes, representing 5% of those at the new Spotify Camp Nou. The decision is crucial. If not accepted by La Liga, it would directly affect financial fair play. And Barca could lose that 1-1 rule it regained in January after sorting their shit out. And this would, of course, lead to new restrictions on transfers and other key areas. Right, but I'm just not sure where that is on there, but I'm not going to waste time. It doesn't really matter. Sport, moving on to the Barcelona paper, if one of them, if you like. Ter Stegen flies again, it says here. For the first time in 6 months, the German keeper trained partially with the group. He's been out for 6 months with a serious knee injury. He's expected to return in a month's time, and then the manager must decide whether to stick with Szczesny or Szczesny, whatever. But Ter Stegen, great goalkeeper, linked with Liverpool. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan, and I remember many years ago, he was linked with Liverpool. He was outstanding. And but guess what? It didn't happen. Banner at the bottom. Hansi Flick, the key to Lewandowski's resurrection. Also, what else have we got here? Madrid goes for the final with Lunin and no rotations. Griezmann, a living legend of La Liga, and Girona's poor run worries the owners. Right, let's move on to Mundo Deportivo, which again is another pro Barcelona publication, if you like. They've got a pun on the headline here, the front page. Lethal Dowski, which is obviously to do with Lewandowski. The main text is Lewandowski's effectiveness lifts Barca 38 goals this season, surpassing Eto'o and Romario. Eto'o 36, Romario 32. Second behind Mo Salah, 40 goals, in the Golden Boot. And at 36, he shows no signs of slowing down. Meticulous in his preparation, it mentions here. So a big loving for him today. Up here at the top, we've got the Bernabeu decides today's first finalists in the Copa del Rey. And then also it says the Basques are determined to surprise despite trading 1-0 from the first leg. That's you know all that, you know what that's about. Lots of notes here, guys. Barca will arrive at the Metropolitano full of energy, and Ter Stegen is in the final stages of his recovery. Right, we're going to go back to MARCA. Actually, let's get MARCA on the screen if we can do that. This is, and what they were talking about in here was no news from City, which is in relation to Manchester City. And basically it says Barca have no record of the alleged €100 million offer for Pedri, but they are not surprised that the best in the world want him, but he is not for sale. And MARCA write, for now, Barcelona is completely calm about Pedri's continued presence. For the past couple of days, various English media outlets have reported that Guardiola's City are preparing a €100 million offer for the Canary Island midfielder. However, Barca officials have no record of such interest and claim that the international is not for sale. The club, however, understands that major European clubs are pursuing their player due to his outstanding quality. Now, in AS, they've got a bit in there about Wayne Rooney commenting on Trent Alexander-Arnold and his proposed move to Real Madrid, which I'll be discussing on my other YouTube channel, Cop Talk TV, if you're a Red. Alexander-Arnold is close to becoming a new player for Real Madrid, although it's not yet a done deal. It's heading in that direction. The only remaining detail is the contract wording and the final handshake, and it's 99% certain, say AS. It jumps around from 90 to 99%. You'll know that if you follow my commentary on this, on my other channel. Anyway, Wayne Rooney says, if Trent Alexander-Arnold moves to Real Madrid this summer, I'm happy for him. I was once tempted to make a big move to Spain myself. He's at a point where he either commits the rest of his career to Liverpool or decides to move to Madrid, who clearly want him. If he left Liverpool for any other club, one might question why. But when we're talking about Madrid, I don't think you can question it. It's the biggest club in the world with an incredible history, so it would be a great opportunity, and I would understand why he would feel it's too good to turn down. Liverpool is his childhood club. It's more of a dilemma, but sometimes as a player, you have to make these decisions about your future. And again, I will be talking about that in my morning summary, which is just for Liverpool stuff on Cop Talk TV shortly. Sports, okay. The Barcelona newspaper, Vlahovic offered to Barca. They've got a bit in there about Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic being offered to Barca. Sports suggests that Arsenal have cooled their interest in the Serbian forward. There's a couple of players being offered to Barca, apparently. I single out Vlahovic because it touches on Arsenal. Arsenal have been linked with him quite a bit, really. But it suggests that they're looking at other players now. And Vlahovic is a player that was linked with Liverpool, a few years back. Again, I'm going to mention that more detail on the other channel. Don't want to bore you with the Liverpool stuff on here. He's a very good player, but I don't think it's really working out for him at Juve. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to him in the summer. But apparently he's been offered to Barcelona. Okay, La Liga. Let's go back to La Liga. Celta Vigo won. Las Palmas won. That draw was yesterday. Celta Vigo were at home. Celta failed to move up into 7th place as a result of drawing, missing a key opportunity to capitalise on that. While Las Palmas remain in the relegation zone, but they are now 1 point closer to safety than at the start of the day. And today's only top-flight fixture in Spain, of course, is the Copa del Rey semi-final between Real Madrid and Real Sociedad. I think that game kicks off at 9:30 local time, 8:30 UK. I don't think any surprises will be expected in that. If you've got a friend that's got one of them dodgy IPTV things, if you go to liveonsat.com, that will list the channels where that game is being shown live around the world. All right, guys. How was that? Was that update all right? Did I do all right? There's a lot of information to go through and list. I know sometimes I get a bit confused. I do start reviewing them at about 7 in the morning, my time. And I try to do the stuff for this channel, and then I'm trying to keep the Liverpool stuff separate as well. The longer I do these videos, I think that we'll get into more of a, I'll start to understand what you want to know. Let me know as well. It's really, really important. Like, I want to do my videos for the people that are watching these updates daily. So, if you want an emphasis on a particular thing, please do tell me, all right? It's your channel. I'm trying to give something different to you guys. And I'm enjoying it because on a personal level, I'm learning more about Spanish football. I can't pronounce fucking names unless it's Jack Daniels or John Smith, right? You know what I'm saying? So we have a good giggle about that, don't we? But I'm learning more and more about it. And knowledge is power, all right? So, if you appreciate this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment if there's anything you want to comment on in this video. You can't buy me a coffee on here, I'm afraid. You can't. There's no super thanks on here. We're not monetized on here. There are links in the video description, though, if you want to buy me a coffee for when I go to the cafe. I'll be back there tomorrow morning, all being well, to get another update for you. Your support's appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Remember, no tapas, no transfers. All right, guys. Hooray.